Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan, and this is your JIS news for Monday, January 15, 2024. Jamaica's electronic health record system is now active at the Maypen Hospital. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton launched the system dubbed eCare on Thursday. It is expected to change the way public hospitals administer patient care by utilizing electronic patient registration for appointment scheduling and assigning patients in the triage process.
The features are patient registration system for appointment setting and assignment of patients in the triage process, seamless interface of critical diagnostic imaging that will enable doctors to see X-rays and CT scans on computers and tablets that have already been provided within these facilities. So no more do you have to send for that file and send for that film and hold it up under the light because it comes in on your electronic device.
The system will allow for uploading and sharing health records to dockets across the public health system.
This linking of health records means that cross-matching and information sharing between health centers and hospitals will now be possible.
The launch at Maypen Hospital is part of a rollout in 13 facilities under the Health System Strengthening Program. A structural assessment of the Supreme Court Civil Registry will begin this month. This is to improve efficiency within the Supreme Court system. Chief Justice Brian Sykes made the disclosure during a recent swearing-in ceremony at King's House for judges appointed to higher offices. He added that more work needed to be done in the Supreme Court to end the backlog of cases there.
We're to get an expert to assist us with reviewing the structure of the civil registry, and from the expression of the desire to signing of the contract took about 6 to 7 months, but that is the process that we have to work with, so we are now there.
Justice Sykes says that when the assessment is completed, the improved registry will be reviewed by the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service for approval. Following that, our recruitment will get underway for the posts that will be created from the restructure. Agriculture Minister Floyd Green has made a call to action for a more robust agricultural education curriculum. He argues that while there's an agriculture system in place, more work needs to be done to reach children, particularly at the primary level. The minister argues that one of the reasons young people are reluctant to enter the sector is a lack of success stories from farmers.
If we consistently produce sad stories out of agriculture, if every time somebody interviews a farmer, it's about what never worked and how things hard, and we never talk about the money that we've made to send our children to school, then people will believe there's no money to be made in agriculture, and that is part of the challenge.
He was responding to a question raised at the ministry's recent New Face of Food stakeholder engagement event in Manchester. On a positive note, he says that despite the challenges, many young people are turning to the small ruminant side of the industry.
A lot of them are going into small ruminants. I have seen that because a lot of them have seen other people who have started from 1 and reached 10, 15, 20, and they have surmised that it couldn't be so bad if you start at 1 and now you have 20.
Minister Green says the ministry will strategically disseminate success stories for the youth to know that they can have a comfortable life with a career in agriculture. The Richmond Primary and Infant School in St. Mary will soon be in possession of a new school bus to help transport the 155 students that attend the institution daily from 13 communities. Representatives of the Embassy of Japan and the school recently signed a grant contract for the provision of the bus valued at nearly $73,000. The funding is being granted under the Government of Japan's Grassroots Human Security Project and facilitated through the National Education Trust NET. During the grant signing at the Ministry of Education, State Minister Marcia Smith expressed deep appreciation to the Japanese government for its support to Jamaicans. She pointed out that between 2015 and 2023, approximately 18 projects, ranging from the renovation of school premises to the provision of school buses, had been funded by grants totaling $1.54 million. And finally, 11 vendors who suffered losses from a recent fire at the Old Shoe Market in Montego Bay, St. James, have received $60,000 to aid in the recovery process. The money is from the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, and Portfolio Minister Pernell Charles Jr. handed over the checks recently. More than 80 persons were affected when 54 stalls were destroyed by fire in October of last year. Minister Charles Jr. says the 11 vendors are just the first batch set to benefit from the assistance to replenish their stocks.
We have received 43 applications and we expect to get more applications. Of the 43 applications, we have 11 persons here today that will receive a total of 60,000 each, and we expect that each person will receive that amount or more based on the damage to their stalls. And this is our way from the ministry of giving them a start, giving them a support.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.